and if it's a rocket drone, you can, like this one, the time it takes for the turret to target the drone, it will get part of your vessel. It will get hit because the drone is a little bit faster. So if it gets a couple of shots in, you might be in a little bit of trouble. Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Let's continue from where we left off, and we are still at our abandoned factory, which was a POI that we cleared on the previous episode, because I want to show you something very nice that we got as a reward. Let me see, which is this. Where is it? The turret. The Multiturret. I think this is the one. Let me place it on my inventory. Do I have enough? Wait to place it. Yes, I do. Okay. It's something. Let me see. When can we unlock it? Hoover vessel. Plasma turret. Tool turret. You need level 15. Okay. So we could build it. Could be worse. So with the multi-turret you can deconstruct rather easily. Let's place it. This is not the best Hoover vessel because we don't have that many space available. Okay. Let me see how much space. We have a little bit of space that we can use. Multitool T2, I will use it myself. And let's try it out. First, grab something to eat. It was a very stressful cleanup of this abandoned factory. So let's grab something to eat. Enjoy the weather. It's a nice weather today, which is a nice change. And if you go here and you access the devices, go for the multi-turret. I want to you can retrieve the complete block. It works exactly like the multi-tool, but it's a little bit more quick. It's for mass removal. Look at this. Amazing. It's a nice big source of materials for all of your needs. Of course, it should be on a better Hoover vessel. Not that I'm complaining about my current Hoover vessel. It's an amazing one, but it's a starting Hoover vessel. We are in that stage of the game that if we gather enough resources, we should build a better one. More cargo space, more defenses. Look at this. You can reconstruct pretty much everything. So nice. Oops. Let's try to get all of them. And it's much more quicker than a multiple. I will probably get the remaining stuff from this POI off record or between episodes. No point in spending half an hour deconstructing the whole POI. It was just to show you guys that you can do this. I think you need level. No, let me just exit the vehicle. You need level 15 to unlock it, but I think there is a drawback. Let me see, which is Hoover vessel, Multiturret. You need a level 15 to unlock it, but look at the crafting. Zasconium alloy. I had it in the back of my mind that it was not that easy. Level 15, it's easy enough to reach. No problem whatsoever in getting levels, at least on this current release of Empyrion. But it's that Zasconium alloy that it depends on what, if you are a little bit lucky in looting, or if you already are exploring the other planets and finding the Zasconium deposits. So finding these multi-turret, this tool turret in the loot, it's amazing, because again, looting this POI, it has made us advance much further into the game, as would have been otherwise possible if we would avoid this POI. So that's really nice. So Multiturret allows you to deconstruct very quickly the POIs. The only problem is, of course, we still have a little bit of volume, but it gets filled up rather quickly. But it's just a matter of removing it from here and getting a bigger Hoover vessel, which is nice. And of course, deconstructing this whole POI, if I miss any alien containers, I should be able to find them while deconstructing the POI. Second amazing thing that I want to test out, it is the... It's not here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where did I store the epic drill? Here it is. Epic drill, my friends. It was on that epic loot container. I think it's an epic container or whatever. So I want to try out on this Alpha 10 the epic. It's the same model. Than the regular drill. Almost the same model. And I want to test it out to see how quick we can clear a deposit. And we have a deposit nearby. Let me get the copper, and I'm missing copper, so that's really nice that we have here. I will return. Oops, can let me get the maximum Hoover 8. It might be a little bit heavy. No, it's fine. And there we go. There we go. It's south, north, south. Copper deposit that way. It's a little bit heavier, our Hoover vessel. And let's see how quick can we clear this copper deposit. I am really curious to see how that is going to work. I have logistics. Oops. Clear the spiders, see if they have annoying sounds. It was just two or anyone. I think it was. Whoops, nope, I'm still hearing them. Where are you? Okay. 3 is a regular group. Okay. So drone, epic drill, and where is the deposit? It's a small. Let's go. It might show. You might see a big difference in deposits which are a little bit rare. Because if I remember the patch notes correctly, the basic resources, which is copper, iron and silicon, and we are done. 10 seconds or 15 seconds or whatever. So so nice. Like I was saying, harvesting the basic resources, the iron, copper, and silicon, you won't see that big change. Yeah, it's much heavier to fly the vessel. Okay, but if you use the drill to mine zasconium, neodymium, satium, the rare resources, the better the drill you use, the better results you are going to get in terms of speed. So, for instance, the survival tool, it's more than enough to harvest basic resources. But if you use it for the rare ores, it's going to take a while. It's possible, you can do it, but the better the drill, the better the better and the faster you can get them. And with this epic drill, I'm pretty sure that the speed on which we are going to harvest those deposits, it's going to be similar to the speed that we took to clear that copper deposit, which is awesome. So let me return to my base. I will clean my inventory of my hover vessel, and I want to go and advance a little bit the quest. We need to go to that crashed Titan. I hope it's going to be daytime. Yeah. Well, now there it's daytime. Let's see if we can reach it. If we can reach it fast enough so that we can do the quest during the day. And I think in this planet there is more abandoned POIs. I think abandoned reactor. At least I have uncovered that POI. We have an abandoned reactor somewhere. So that's really nice. Okay, let's approach the base. Any drones? Any base attacks? Something is going to happen. I also wanted to see how that works, since it keeps changing after every path, after every patch. It keeps changing and they are tweaking it, which makes perfect sense. Okay, base. Container controller, this is it. We have a medium armor, steel plate. Just leave a little bit. All the rest can go there. We can stay here. Flashlight. Just the bare minimum if we need to harvest to build something on our constructor. But for the most part, it's going to be safer on the base. So yep, and it makes all the difference. Yeah, much more agile. Very nice. Let me see. Just checking the console to see if there is any command for the attack base, just to try to understand how it works, but I don't see any. So let's move on to the Titan part. Map. Show me the map. Let's go. Crash Titan. Front. And up the hill. I can remove our harvesting tool. You can deconstruct it and use it only when you are going to deconstruct a POI. Just to avoid getting damaged or destroyed. But I'm not expecting to be fighting a lot, so I'm going to leave it right there. And it's morning time. Let's enjoy the weather. So nice. I could travel for hours and hours in the game. Don't do anything, just travel, travel, travel. It's a gorgeous game. A very, very nice game, and it's alpha. Yeah, that's the strange part of it. It's much better than some released games. And this game in alpha, it's much better than some of them. Okay. Oops. It's not crashing to anything. Whoa. Oh, straight into the mountain. And we are reaching the plains where we have the Titan. So let's check the unidentified signal. I have done this quest so long ago. I did the quests when they were released, and they were a big quest line, just one. No, it was a big single line quest. Okay, it's a Titan. It's showing a lot of weapon fire damage. Check the wreckage for more info. Okay, I will do so. Whoa, spiders. Spiders. Spider down. Okay, 3 parts, yeah. I will do it in a moment. Okay, I need to find the other 2 wreckages. Which I already... I already have found, but let's go. And since I'm here, I will clear that Prometheum deposit also. So let's go to the mid part. Hopefully my turret will start shooting the drone. Right? Oops, yeah, that would be very nice. Turrets turned off. That would work rather nice. Can you shoot the drone, please, Mr. Turret? It's nice. A rocket drone. Which the rockets are easy to avoid if you are seeing them. I don't get the drone back marked on my compass. Is that a new change? When it gets destroyed, I would like for it to be on the compass, but with a different color. That would be nice. Okay, mid part. Let's check the locker. I think it's over here. We might have some more spiders. I heard them. Well, I can go and grab something to eat. Oh. Was a little bit unexpected, but it's solved. The problem is solved. Okay. The problem is solved. best way to loot these POIs, it's with the core, like I have shown how to do it. Because if not, you will have to dig around, because some of these loot containers are on the other side and below ground. And let's check the container. The data pad that you found shows some strange scratches which look similar to the symbols in the alien tower. Someone also wrote the words Xarax, Talon and Ancient next to it. Okay. The data pad is severely damaged and the info are incomplete. Possibly there is more info on the bridge in the back part of the engine compartment of the Titan. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. It's right over there. Whoa. Come on, shoot the drone. Shoot the drone. Please. Can you shoot the drone? Let's go below it. Should be safe. One more? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Two more. Two more. So I will park here. And let's go. Come on. Jump, jump, jump. Let's say hello with the rifle. Shall we? I don't like the time that it takes my turret. Whoa, whoa, whoa. To lock the targets. I prefer to lock the targets myself. There you go. And one more incoming. I will be with you in a moment. Okay. Where is the other one? There it is. Come, no, don't shoot me. The Xarax won't be too happy about it, but it's okay. And now we need to go to the Titan bridge. Okay. I think there is a way in over here, if I remember correctly. You can go through here. Small hole, and I think you have an elevator over here. There it is. Small, nice elevator, and to the bridge we go. I have refurbished one time this POI as my base. It was a lot of fun. Some random loot. Where is it? Okay, log files. I'm not going to read the log files. I need to go somewhere. Okay. One multi-boost, which it's very helpful, and a drill. Okay, always helpful. I don't know if it's hard coded. And we have also here. Oops. I don't know if it's hard coded, the drill on that closet, because if it's hard coded, it is a nice way to get the drill, because if not, you need to okay, you can work like this. So, fine. And I think there are. Let me see if I can find it. In the back part of the Titan, which is where we are. There is a couple more containers. Let me see if I can find them. Did we complete the quest? Survival, basic exploration, solo mission. Okay, human remains. So now we need to activate the second part. Okay, light armor, pulse rifle. Oh, here it is. Light armor, a pulse rifle. Yeah, not. If it's your first time in the Empyrion and you struggle a little bit on getting your bearings, you might be better off activating the quests, because the rewards come on, don't destroy my Oof. Okay. Are you harmed, my little pup? Just a little bit. Okay. Are we okay? Okay. That was scary. Sometimes, depending, and I'm seeing another drone over there, we are going to take care of it, might not be well parked, and if the drones come across over this side here, and if it's a rocket drone, you can, like this one, the time it takes for the turret to target the drone, it will get part of your vessel, it will get hit, because the drone is a little bit faster. So if it gets a couple of shots in, you might be in a little bit of trouble. My hover vessel, it's not prepared to take any shots. So let me just see if I can find the container. It was somewhere around here or below. I think one is below, the other one it's on the top. Whoa. Let me get my jetpack back. Breathe in, breathe out, jump again. Okay, yeah, one is here, and the other one, I think they are 3 or 4. One is here, the other one it's on that side. One below, I don't remember. Fortunately, my brains are not what they used to be. And of course you can deconstruct these RCSs, everything. You can get nice, and we can try it out. We have here a tire. We have here a tire to, can I reach it? Salvage, yeah, it can be salvaged. Oops, we cannot reach that top part. We need, well, we can get this one. One power coil, and we got one RCS. How does that work? We got the power coil, the RCS itself, and then some extra stuff. Does it make sense? Let me try out that way. Let's watch the log or the info about the. Can I jump over here, please? Let's watch. I promise you guys that I'm not drunk. Okay, let's watch. 1, 2, 3. No, in this case, just 3 energy made. Okay, the part of the makes sense, but in the other one, I don't know why. We got, perhaps there was another RCS behind it. Don't remember. It was too fast, and even these thrusters, you can deconstruct them. I don't mind the drones shooting me. Shooting the hover vessel, it's a different matter. Okay, so let me connect to the and deconstruct these thrusters. I want the block. I did not get the block. Okay, to be 100% sure that you get the block, you need to place a core. If not, there is a chance to get the components or sometimes the block. And a nice trick, which is I use a lot the workshop to pick the models that I use on my Let's Plays, and placing the select your model, right? Using the entire item over here. It gives you a lot of resources all over the board. So I usually like to pick up the complete block and then use them directly on the workshop. I am a very lousy designer, so and there are so many amazing designers on the workshop that playing my Let's Plays while flying a brick, it's completely different than playing the Let's Plays on nice vessels like that one over there. So I wouldn't mind an option on available on the settings that I would get a penalty for getting from the workshop. Let's imagine twice the amount of resources instead of the current resources. I would, if I want to get this directly from the workshop, I would have to pay double the resources. So it would be a nice incentive for people building their own models. If they wanted, they would save some resources, and people, if they want to not waste time building the model themselves, they would pay a little bit a higher price in resources. And of course, but that would be an optional setting on the game. If not mandatory. Let's go back. Whoop. And here we are, down here. Perhaps there are more. I think there are more thrusters to remove. I might place the core and then deconstruct. I have a lot of stuff to deconstruct, even on the abandoned factory. We found a crashed capital vessel around here somewhere. Over here, crashed capital vessel. So that might be useful to get. Crashed sentinel front, also a nice POI to harvest resources. And I also want to go around a couple of more times. Look at this. Everything to uncover on my small vessel, to uncover a big part of the planet that we haven't uncovered yet. But for this episode, this is going to be it, my friends. It was a nice episode. We have some nice power tools on our disposal to advance. We have here the Multiturret, and I have this big mining drill, the epic drill, which is an amazing drill, which I will use to get all of the deposits quickly and easily. My friends, I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you.